An official Meticore review. Meticore is the first dietary supplement for natural weight loss. Part 1. Testimonials from Meticore supplement customers. Hundreds of thousands of individuals all around the world have benefited from Meticore, the newly updated nutritional supplement. Under the supervision of an FDA-approved manufacturing facility, 6 natural components are well blended. Many customers have confirmed that it is the best option for making anyone's healthy and ultimate losing weight ambition a reality. Because there are so many testimonies to mention, I've just included one, as read in this fig. The first 21 days of using Meticore were when my body started to reject the food which was not good for its metabolism, but began to prefer the food that was good for its healthier metabolic functions. Rosalind Hill. Part 2. Overview of the Meticore benefits. Meticore, it's the world's first all-natural weight loss product that increases core body temperature to promote metabolism. Since its first production, over 213,000 individuals have taken this supplement and benefited from its life-changing results. Benefits of Meticore as a fitness-building supplement. Everyone in today's society wishes to have a more attractive appearance. That is a beautiful and healthy outlook. It can only be achieved by either burning excess fat or storing more if we have too less of it in our bodies. Our metabolism, which is responsible for fat storage, need a substance that controls it in order to maintain such a fit and appealing body posture. Meticore is currently the only product that has been proven to naturally burn away extra fat by raising core body temperature. Benefits of Meticore as a healthcare supplement. Blood sugar levels. The mechanism we'll examine later in section 4.1 creates the fat we store in our bodies from sugar. Meticore is built with an engine that breaks down our body's extra fat into energy and other components. Meticore has the unrivaled capacity to regulate the quantity of sugar in our bodies in this way. Diseases such as diabetes. The pancreas produces insulin, a hormone that absorbs excess sugar in the body and stores it as fat. Diabetes is another disease linked to this organ. The risk of diabetic illness is rapidly reduced as the Meticore supplement involves some of the functions of the insulin hormone. Meticore protects against malignancies caused by obesity, such as colon cancer, breast cancer after menopause, endometrial cancer, which affects the uterine lining, kidney cancer, gallbladder cancer, ovary cancer, and pancreatic cancer. Meticore also increases our body's general immunity. It can aid with cardiovascular endurance, hypertension, and stroke prevention. This pill can prevent you from infections such as diarrhea, hepatitis, and others. Benefits of Meticore as an extra health booster. Meticore for sex drive. Estrogen is a sex-gratifying hormone generated by the ovary. This hormone promotes fat accumulation, particularly throughout puberty. Meticore increases sex desires by taking over the fat-storing task that estrogen and progesterone used to accomplish. Meticore for anti-aging. 4 of the Meticore Turbo weight loss supplements ingredients have been demonstrated to be the most effective anti-aging ingredients. However, taking them individually would not provide the same advantages as taking them together in form of the tablet. They would power up your sluggish metabolism if combined in scientifically proven ratios and dosages. Your body replenishes in a shorter amount of time than normal. Every 48 days, our body's molecules are completely replaced. Our bones regenerate every 10 years after reaching their greatest mass in our 20s. But Meticore's molecular replacement takes less time. This is accomplished by osteoclasts, a type of cell that has the ability to break down bones in order to infiltrate minerals from the bloodstream into the bone. Meticore accelerates the infiltration process. Meticore also has the potential to eliminate dead cells that have been lodged in our joints. Meticore causes these and many other organs in our bodies to rejuvenate in order to slow down the aging process. Meticore for energy. Meticore tablets keep us energized by turning sugar and fat in our bodies into ATP and other sources of energy. Meticore for internal discomfort. Meticore relieves a variety of symptoms, including constipation, inflammation, bloating, gassiness, and more. Part 3. How was the Meticore weight loss supplement created? Who created Meticore? Todd Pittman, a 46-year-old civil engineer from Asheville, North Carolina, created the Meticore dietary supplement in the United States. Todd Pittman, an engineer, used to be a fit and speedy guy until he developed an obesity problem. As a civil engineer, he worked for many building enterprises. He was a strong engineer in the United States. In Kenya, he worked on the construction of a solar energy building. In addition, he worked on a project in another African country. Why did Todd Pittman create Meticore? Todd Pittman was the most physically fit member of his construction crew. His body weight climbed by 37 pounds in 3 years, about 17 kilograms. After a few years, he even became the fattest member of the workforce. He used to feel ashamed and guilty about his weight. Furthermore, his sex life had entirely vanished. He couldn't have an intimate relationship with his wife. He felt powerless. His son's leg got injured one day when the son was playing football. Todd Pittman was unable to assist his kid immediately after the tragedy. He couldn't sprint down the stairs swiftly because he couldn't run fast enough. From the beginning, he resolved to find a solution to his difficulty. He tried every diet imaginable, including paleo, keto, vegan, low-carbon foods, low-fat diets, and so on. He also tried to use sleep drugs in an attempt to burn calories. Suddenly, none of these diets were able to reduce his body fat by more than 1 or 2 pounds. He could not be healed from the hypnosis of desiring to lose weight in order to resume enjoying his life as before, despite his optimism and excitement with each new diet. How did Todd Pittman discover Meticore ingredients? He proceeded to pass 8 years of scientifically proved research focused on natural ways of reducing weight as he steadfastly dreamed of coming up with a once-and-for-all answer. During his quest to discover Meticore, he met a medical expert named Dr. Albert Tabera, with whom he conferred in order to choose ingredients for the Meticore. Dr. Albert Tabera is a Madagascar-born American. He recommended the optimum components for making Meticore capsules, the first and only weight loss product that stimulates metabolism and core body temperature. They proceeded into the 6 natural substances that are the stars of the show as the first stage in producing Meticore, a turbo metabolism weight reduction pill. These nutrients were chosen for their ability to treat the issues of low core temperature and sluggish metabolism. African mango, it's a fruit that is shown to be effective when employed by those attempting to make weight loss products. Bitter orange, it was chosen for inclusion in the components based on its performance in prior Chinese traditional weight reduction treatments. Seaweeds, this is high in fucoxanthin, an anti-inflammatory and antioxidant chemical molecule that has influence on a protein called cytokine. Our immune system's cells are regulated by cytokines. It also controls the amount of insulin released, which turns glucose into fat cells, obesity. Like other ingredients, there are also others who have prepared weight loss pills from this herb. Others have also made weight loss pills from this plant, just as they have with other components. The medications are already available. None, however, has shown a weight loss effect comparable to Meticore. Moringa leaf, it's a bioactive and antioxidant-rich plant that can boost insulin levels. Turmeric root, it's a ginger family with possible sugar-controlling chemicals that might help you lose weight by lowering inflammation. Ginger rooted, like turmeric, has bioactive compounds that help the body's metabolism. In exchange, a faster metabolism will aid weight loss. How did Todd Pittman manufacture Meticore capsules? Dr. Regina Stone aided the Meticore manufacturing process by exploring high-tech manufacturing facilities located in the U.S. Dr. Stone specializes in metabolic and anti-aging medicine. The doctor created single ingestible veggie pills using the component nutrients. Before the Meticore is manufactured, the composition of the chosen components is thoroughly tested to ensure that the end product is devoid of synthetic chemicals, stimulants, caffeine, toxins, and other additives. The Meticore was made in an FDA, Food and Drug Administration, approved and GMP, Good Manufacturing Practice, certified facilities. The 3 facilities were the most sterile, stringent, and precise standards. Then its contents were prepared in the most suggested proportions. Dietary supplements are not inspected by the FDA, 1994. But Meticore's production facility has been approved by the FDA. It is also examined for safety by a third-party controller. How did Todd Pittman test the clinical productivity of Meticore? Todd Pittman required someone to test the Meticore capsules on before making the last jump to mass-produce the product, which was built with the finest quality formula. He picked someone who is trying out this belly fat burner for the first time. That individual was himself. His rapid metabolism increased by 8,170% when he continued to use the Meticore pills. His weight vanished without a hitch. His fat was more easily burned. His weight reduction progressed at a more manageable rate. Because the fat he was burning was turned to energy, his body's metabolism was enhanced. He began to feel more at ease and invigorated when performing his everyday tasks. The radius of chunky fat around his waist and feet had vanished. He began to develop muscle in his stomach and feet. Meticore increased his appetite by affecting the hormone that controls hunger. Ghrelin is a hunger hormone that is produced by the small intestine, pancreas, and brain and stimulates food desires and appetite. It sends a message to our hypothalamus, informing it that we must eat. Meticore was discovered to properly control the release of this hormone. His heart, lungs, and other bodily components grew more active and healthier. His joints became more supple and smooth. His hair became more lustrous. He was now capable of walking upstairs. Prior to taking this new drug, he had been experiencing unsettling bloating and gassiness. His sugar needs were satisfied as he continued to consume cake, pizza, chocolate, and other items he enjoyed. Weight-losing results had nothing to do with the number of calories he consumed. He could eat whatever he wanted after taking Meticore. It had no effect on his obesity, which had been permanently resolved. He could eat everything he wanted. In fact, he claims that consuming those meals is beneficial. Most importantly, this natural technique has nothing to do with ab crunches, fasting, calorie tracking, fad diets, gastric bypass surgery, or excessive workout routines. There's no need for high-intensity exercises like CrossFit, P90X, or Insanity. After successful results, peer reviews on the dietary supplement were published in the American Journal of Obesity Studies, International Journal of Obesity, and other journals. After good findings, they indicated that it is 100% natural and beneficial in assisting weight loss. It was originally marketed for $1,782. That was the initial price at the completion of a complete trial with positive results. Because of the increased demand, the maximum price has currently dropped to just $234. There have been no documented negative effects from the approximately 213,508 sales thus far. Part 4. How does Meticore help weight loss? How does Meticore regulate metabolism and core temperature? When it comes to answering the topic of how the Meticore organic supplement enhances our metabolism and core temperature, it's essential to first understand the chemical processes that cause obesity in our bodies. Metabolism is known to be the major chemical mechanism that controls the development of obesity. The slower the human metabolism, the more the accumulated body fat is. Metabolism is a chemical reaction that occurs at the molecular level in our bodies. Every living organism has this chemical mechanism that converts food, water, and other materials into energy and material for growth and survival. Metabolism is derived from the Greek word metabolismos, which means changing. This central reaction takes place within the cells. It comprises thousands of chemical reactions that take place. Metabolism takes two forms: catabolism, breaking large molecules into smaller molecules, and anabolism, building large molecules from small molecules. The chemical mechanism of anabolism is used to build bigger fat molecules from smaller glucose molecules in the event of obesity or excess fat accumulation. Details regarding an individual's core temperature are also key records that play significant roles in metabolic processes, which are responsible for the accumulation of excess fat as part of metabolic responses. Simply said, someone with a low core temperature is more likely to store fat. This is how our fitness is affected by our core body temperature. The core temperature is not shown by standard body temperature measurements conducted at peripheral areas of the body such as the armpit or mouth or so. It is the body's temperature as measured at the surface, in the other words, on the skin or inside the mouth. Our usual body temperature is 36.5 to 37.5 degrees centigrade or 97.7 to 99.5 degrees Fahrenheit in a normal state. The core temperature is the temperature of the deepest part of our bodies. Our core temperature is usually 1 to 2 degrees above our regular body temperature. Meticore, on the other hand, raises the core temperature even more. Our metabolic rate will increase by 10% to 13% when our core temperature rises. The more metabolic reactions occur, the more fat is converted to energy. Measure of obesity by BMI. Obesity is calculated by body mass index, BMI. BMI equals W divided by H times H, where W equals weight of a person in kilograms and H equals height of a person in meter. Global obesity-related facts. 1. Researchers show the lowest price for diabetes 2, which is mainly caused by excessive sugar in our body, is $1,000 a month, while the Meticore dietary supplement that can regulate blood sugar costs a much less one-time amount. 2. At least 2.7 million individuals die each year as a result of disorders associated to obesity or excess fat. 3. Today, more than 40% of Americans are overweight or obese. 4. Obesity grew by 42.4% between 2017 and 2018, according to the CDC. 5. Despite the fact that being underweight is unhealthy as well, it has been documented that being overweight kills more people than being underweight. 6. Since 1975, the global obesity rate has risen. 7. Overweight people are 62% more likely to get heart disease, 9% more likely to get diabetes, 64% more likely to have a stroke, and 81% more likely to have artery disease. 8. Over 90% of diabetes patients are overweight or obese. 9. Hypertension affects more than half of the population. Obesity is responsible for 70% of hypertension. 10. In the United States alone, about $80 billion is spent on food as a result of obesity. 11. CEOs in the weight loss pills sector are raking in multi-million-dollar bonuses at the cost of ordinary people like you and me. Part 5: Meticore dosage and administration. Take one Meticore pill with half a liter or more water every morning before breakfast. However, if you're losing weight quickly, it's better to take it every 2 days. According to World Health Organization guidelines, losing up to 1 pound or 0.5 kilograms of weight a week is considered healthy. Because decreasing weight too quickly might cause gallstones to form in our gallbladder. Meticore is only suggested for those above the age of 18. If someone wants to get the most out of the tablets, they should take them for 90 to 180 days. Each bottle contains 30 Meticore pills that have been clinically validated. A remedy for a mishap of not getting significant change has been considered, and that's a money-back guarantee, with no question asked for someone who doesn't gain visible changes within 60 days. Part 6: How to purchase Meticore. Selecting packages and making payment. Meticore may be purchased online for a one-time fee with no hidden or auto-shipping expenses. There isn't a single store that sells it. There are 3 price bundles to choose from. Option number 1: a 30-day supply of Meticore tablets in a single bottle. Price equals $59. This item was typically $297 before being reduced by roughly 80% on the official website, which is put in the description below. Option number 2: 3 bottles each containing 30 Meticore pills, summed up to 90 pills, which is 3 times 30 equals 90, to be taken for 90 days. Price of each bottle equals $49 each. The total price of the 3 bottles equals $49 times 3 equals $147. This price was normally $891, in other words, $297 times 3, before it is discounted by about 83.5%. The same official website given in the description below takes you to the page comprising this option. Option number 3: 6 bottles each containing 30 Meticore pills, summed up to 180 pills, in other words, 6 times 30 equals 180, to be taken for 180 days. The price of a single bottle equals $39 each. The total price of the 6 bottles equals $39 times 3 equals $234. This price was normally $1,782, in the other words, $297 times 6, before it is discounted by about 87%. This option is also contained in the same official website given in the description below. Going to the official website is the initial step in obtaining this body mass shedding nutritional supplement. The following step is to click on a link, which will take you to the official discount website. Simply scroll down the page a little to find the Add to Cart button to click Next, as shown in this figure. You will be led to the page to fill in your shipping delivery address immediately after purchasing the package you have chosen by clicking on the Add to Cart button. The final step in the payment process is to select between PayPal and Pay with credit card. You will finish this by scrolling down on the same page after filling your shipping delivery address as seen here. The Meticore bottles will be dispatched to your location via a premium and trusted courier such as FedEx, DHL, or UPS, as you have requested. If you live in the United States or Canada, your order will be delivered in 5 to 7 business days. If it's an overseas order, shipping to the buyer's address usually takes 8-15 business days, plus a few days for customs processing. How to avoid scammers when purchasing Meticore. Many people attempt to Google a lot about Meticore in order to locate the actual official website, as well as to read as many authentic reviews as possible about it, to fully persuade themselves and finally decide to buy it. They make either tiny or major errors in the process. In essence, this leads to a purchase adventure that includes being scammed. We've discovered people who spent far more than the genuine price to such con artists, who never received a bonus in exchange for what they paid for. In the process, they commit either minor or significant mistakes. In other words, this leads to a buying adventure that involves getting duped. We've found customers who paid considerably more than the true amount to scammers and never received the Meticore supplement in return for their money. We have got a simple and single method for everyone to be free from such most regretting mistake. Just buy it only from the official website in the description below.